Hey, I can't shout Ace, bro. Man, that's too much smoke. Man, I can't shout Ace. I mean,
Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we gonna be talking about Yungeen Ace. We're gonna be talking about NBA Herm. We're gonna be talking about Spinabenz. We're gonna be talking about the track that they dropped, Who I Smoke, and we're gonna be talking about Julio Fulio, man. Now, for those of you who don't know or been living under a rock, Yungeen Ace and his homeboys, man, they just dropped a song where they basically diss all of Julio Fulio's dead homies, man. They talked about everybody. I mean, a lot of ops. And they did it in a comical way. Now, I will say this. Even though there's a serious undertone to a lot of this, a lot of the rappers who are sneak dissing each other right now or even dissing each other, they are being very comedic with it, man. A lot of this mess is funny. Like the clip we're going to talk about with NBA Herm in a little bit. But as far as it goes with with Yungeen Ace and Julio Fulio, I mean, that line has always been drawn there, and man, it looks like it's even worse now. Now, before we get into the specifics of this video, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about Yungeen Ace, Spinabenz, and the rest of these cats, man. Now, for those of you who don't know, Yungeen Ace is a rapper from Jacksonville who's extremely successful in the rap game. Now, when I say extremely successful, I'm not talking about the top, but dude has the skills to be one of those type of rappers, man. Dude is legit killing it, you know what I'm saying, as far as his style and his songs and delivery and stuff. It's been slow lately for him because he blew up, man, a while ago. He's had a whole bunch of crazy situations that took place. I did a whole video about this, and it was almost like a mini documentary style video, and it was called, Jacksonville, the war in Jacksonville, whatnot, man. So you guys check that video out if you ever get a chance. Now, Spinabenz is an interesting character as well, man. Now, Spinabenz, he was the subject of one of my videos I did about Spot 'em Got 'em. Now, Spinabenz and Spot 'em Got 'em are ops or whatnot, just like Yungeen Ace and Julio Fulio are ops, right? They play this out in the music, and sometimes it plays out in the streets to the detriment of, hip hop and, the local community there in Jacksonville, right? But, Spinabenz he wasn't famous for it, but man, he went viral for exposing Spot 'em Got 'em for allegedly being, a snitch or a rat or whatever you want to call it, man. And, there's a lot of debate about that because, after the paperwork came out, people talked about it. It's been a lot of discussion behind the scenes. But man, in this hip hop culture we got today, there's a lot of clicking up. And the lines, man, they might not be drawn as deep as you think they are because Yungeen Ace, he was cool with none other than King Von, right? But you have a situation where you've got Lil Durk had been seen doing a song with Spot 'em Got 'em. Now, I have yet to hear that song drop or whatnot. I've seen the video footage and what was supposed to be dropped, but that lets you know that, there might be some areas where this bleeds over. But one thing with Jacksonville, those beefs are those beefs. Now, somebody who you wouldn't think would be involved in a lot of this is NBA Herm. He recently took to the social media and made a funny video where he was just dancing around listening to Yungeen Ace and them's new song. Now, Yungeen Ace and Spinabenz and Whoppa with the Choppa and Fast Money Goon, they dropped a song called Who I Smoke. Now, this thing is blowing up on social media, on YouTube. It's actually trending number 2 right now because it's a funny play on an old school pop song, you know what I mean? I don't know the original singer. I just know that's, one of those pop songs that you probably wouldn't hear, cats who look like straight up goons from Jacksonville listening to. And they're all dressed up like golfers. But once they get into the lyrics, they start talking about all the dead ops. I'm talking about they brought up Bibby's name, which is like Jacksonville's equivalent to the kid up in Chicago that, all of them used to diss, man. You know what I'm saying? And say that they were smoking. I'm not even going to say the name. It's irrelevant. But it's that same type of undertone, right? Even though the video is funny, the fact in the lyrics that they're dissing all the dead ops and ops that all their ops in the city is crazy, man. And I'm sure Julio Fulio is just waiting to respond. He's probably chopping at the bit to respond to this, even though he swore off dissing Dead Ops a couple of months ago. I know he's gone back on that a little bit. And this is where it really gets confusing because Julio Fulio at times has dissed NBA Youngboy, NBA Herm, and all of those cats, man. I've done videos where they've gone back and forth, man. And you would think that since NBA and whatnot seem like they're clicked up against Lil Durk and those cats, that, you know, he would be cool with them. But nah, that's not the case at all. It seems like each individual beef has its own kind of clicked up situation with Jacksonville, and it gets a little convoluted and confusing, man. But NBA Herm definitely tried to make a funny moment out of dissing their song or sneak dissing their song. So let's play that video.
Hey, I can't y'all eat, bro. Man, there's too much smoke. Man, I can't y'all eat. I mean, it's heat. Ooh. Sorry, like the song played, the fucking pack hit harder.
Now, you heard him at the end there. He said that the song plays, that it rides, but the pack hit harder. So it makes you wonder, man, are NBA, I mean, these, yeah, I don't know. It gets confusing, man. I got stuck on that point because you got a situation where you got NBA Youngboy and say 4KT and all of them, right? And Quando, Rondo, whatnot. Say all the 4KT, right? They don't mess with Julio Fulio. They don't mess with Dirk, OTF, and all those cats, right? Because of the whole King Von thing, right? But then, does NBA Youngboy and them, do they mess with, like, do they have any problem with Young and Ace? I mean, because Young and Ace and them, they're individuals in this situation. They got a problem with Julio Fulio, and it's a lot going on, man. It's just, it's a lot to manage, man. Now, the funny part about that is, it reminded me of when Spinabenz and those cats exposed Spot 'em Got 'em, because there was some comedy in that too, man. In that video, they talked about Spot 'em Got. Man, let's just look at the old clip.
I'm just here for y'all to read the paperwork. That's why I'm here. I'm just here for y'all to read the paperwork. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Just read. You know what I'm saying? And he told on his homeboys too. They talking about a nigga said he was trying to graduate. Their graduation coming up. Nigga, graduation. I can't be in jail.
Now, going back and revisiting that clip, it's mildly funny. The last part, you know, I can't even go to jail. I'm trying to graduate. That was funny, but man, when it first released, oh man, everybody on social media, it was a moment, definitely. Now, it's surprising to see Spinabenz, Young and Ace starting to have some success again in the rap game. Now, I don't know why Dutchie wasn't on this song. I don't know if they fell out or whatnot, but originally the video I did was about Spinabenz and Dutchie. And we got into the whole situation with Y&R Mookie and Spot 'em Got 'em and whatnot. But it's good to see that Young and Ace looks like he's got a success under his belt, you know, even though it comes at the price with dissing the Dead Ops. So what do you guys think, man? Do you think that Young and Ace dropping this song, him, Spinabenz and them cats, and this thing, I mean, literally blowing up on YouTube, and the video blowing up on YouTube, has made an even bigger wedge in the beef between them and Julio Fulio's camp and Spot 'em Got 'em's camp? Or do you think that they'll eventually be able to put these beefs to rest, even though, man, yes, people have lost their lives or whatnot, and they shouted out the people who lost their lives in the song? Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Let me know what you think, man. I really want opinions on this, and especially here's another point, man. What do you think about the clicking up and the lines being drawn in Jacksonville? It seems like it's gotten a little confusing because people who you would think would be clicked up aren't, and others who are dissing each other, man, it's just a surprise. Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.